So this is Leslie. She's one of our patients here at SF Bay, peripheral neuropathy. She's been dealing with neuropathy for some time, so just wanted her to give us some feedback on kind of the program and her experience. So Leslie, go ahead and tell us about you felt when you first came in, before you started the program.
Okay, I felt discouraged and down and out and pretty much at the end of my rope because I realized all of 2018 I had just been going downhill. I have a very aggressive form of osteoarthritis, so I deal with pain all through my body all the time, and the neuropathy just became part of that big pain picture. So when I saw your ad, something just snapped and I needed to come here. Big Brother was watching and I was glad that day because when I saw your ad on Facebook, it just made me come. And the minute I walked in the door, I knew you guys could help me.
Awesome. Well, glad we've been able to help you up to this point. So you still got a couple treatments left. As far as what you've experienced through the process, what have you noticed was the biggest changes?
The biggest changes was the first time that I was walking in my house and realized I was barefoot and I didn't have excruciating pain. That was huge for me. And that came early on into the treatments. And then my heels are back to normal. I don't have any pain in my heels anymore. The neuropathy boot, I would say the pain in my legs, which I realized was what was keeping me up at night. It wasn't the arthritis, it was the neuropathy. And this place really made me have to sit down and look at what was going on with me and determine that that was my biggest problem. So the biggest changes have been, I went all the way outside the other day, halfway to the garage, before I realized once again that I was barefoot. And I was outside on the pavement, walking without excruciating pain. That's been wonderful. My sleep patterns are better. I'm not a good sleeper, never have been. But I can get 5 hours in now with all of these treatments because my legs are not firing when I go to bed. I mean, before, as soon as I laid down and everything else went away and I tried to sleep, my legs would just light up. They don't do that anymore.
Awesome. Things that you've tried up to this point, have you tried any other things?
Well, I tried to go to Western medicine for my neuropathy, and all they wanted to do was give me gabapentin, which is an awful drug, and which I would not take. And that was the only that Western medicine had to provide for me, was giving me medication, which I did not want. And so I dance, I keep my exercise up. I do massages. I try to meditate. I've tried a lot of things before, but to have the actual relief that I have, the neuropathy boot and the rebuilder has made a huge difference.
Awesome. Overall improvement that you've noticed from day one, where would you say your percentage is at?
Well, see, that's interesting to me because Dr. Deese was he was right up front and said, I can give you 25 to 30%. I think I'm there already.
Awesome.
I definitely have at least 30%. Like I say, my heels are back to normal. I mean, and to not have that pain when I walk barefoot is just, my podiatrist never wants me to go barefoot, but now I have this because I want to go barefoot because I can.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
So I'm definitely the 30%, and I think as I go, it's going to go higher. It might even be higher now. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. As far as the skepticism, what would you say about the skeptics that are out there that might be unsure of our procedures here at the office? How would you inform them that, hey, this is the right thing to do?
Anything that is a holistic approach to an issue, you must open your mind to. Even though it seems sort of silly to be in these machines and all of the machines you have, I see people get relief, and I personally get relief. And it's so much better than taking medication or just suffering and being a grumpy Gus all the time because you're hurt all the time. And my lifestyle is, very limited because of the not very limited because of the arthritis. I don't want one more thing that limits me in my life.
All right, Leslie. Well, thank you so much for telling your story with us, and I hope that patients watch this video and have similar story, that we can both help them out.
Okay,
so
thank
much.
you.